Hey, FPK family and friends, this is Miss Pack, your community and schools counselor. I just wanted to go over some more breathing techniques with you guys today. And first of all, let's say hi to our friend Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Awesome. And then after we get done with our breathing techniques, I'm going to read you guys another story today. So yesterday we went over a breathing technique where we breathed in and breathed out, and we did our little roller coaster breaths where we went in and out. Remember, we breathe in the smell of the cake and we breathe out the candle. So we breathe in really deep and we breathe out. And one way to tell that we're doing this correctly is our belly will go up and down. We call this belly breathing. So if we're laying down, we put a little stuffed animal on our belly. Then if we breathe in, the animal will go up. It'll go. And if we breathe out, you'll see your animal go back down. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute with a pillow, and you guys can practice that at home. After that, we're going to do our book. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach us at FPK8. You can use the Facebook page, and our emails are on there as well. Our counselors are Tamara Banks, she's for our bigs, Adrienne Heatherly for our smaller kids, our littles, and then me, I'm just kind of there to support you guys. So if there's anything we can do, we're always here to help. All right, let's check out that belly breathing. Alright friends, we're going to talk about how to do belly breathing. So remember what I said is when you breathe in, you should see your little stuffed animal go up. And you breathe out, you should see your stuffed animal go down. And Pepper is bringing me a toy. Alright, so let's lay down. So you should see your stuffed animal go up. So let's breathe in. And then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good job. And so that is our belly breathing. And for those of you guys who have pets at home, be sure to pet them and love on them. And we will see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, today friends we're going to read Alice in Wonderland. Do you know where Wonderland is? It's a place you visit in your dreams. That strange and wondrous land where nothing is as it seems. Alice learned all about Wonderland one warm, golden afternoon when she fell asleep under a cool shade tree. The first strange thing that Alice saw in Wonderland was a white rabbit wearing pants and a waistcoat. He rushed down the path, glancing hurriedly at his watch. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late. I'm late. Alice watched him scurry across the brook and disappear into a hollow tree. Now this is curious. What could a rabbit possibly be late for? It must be a party or something. Alice crossed the brook and peered into the hollow tree. What a peculiar place to have a party. She squeezed through the opening and found herself crawling down a dark tunnel. I really shouldn't do this. After all, I haven't been invited, and curiosity often leads to trouble. The tunnel floor abruptly ended and Alice fell down a large hole. But it wasn't a dirty, musty hole. It was like a tall, thin house. There were bookshelves and cupboards and pictures on the wall, and Alice was falling very slowly so she could take time to look and think, what if I should fall right through the center of the earth and come out the other side? Alice landed with a bump, just in time to see the white rabbit disappear through a tiny door. Oh, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please. Alice squeezed through the door and found herself outside again. Oh dear, I'm sure the white rabbit came this way. But when Alice looked around, she found everything either upside down or backward. Curiouser and curiouser, thought Alice. Stranger still, whenever Alice would eat a bit of cake or take a sip to drink, she could change sizes. Once, a bite of a mushroom sent her shooting up in height. Her head cleared the treetops and frightened the birds nesting there. Another bite made Alice shrink so small that flowers and the rocking horsefly towered above her. Alice also met talking animals in Wonderland. There was a walrus and a dodo and a caterpillar. They tried to help Alice with her search for the white rabbit, but they mainly took up her time with funny songs and silly races. Forward, backward, inward, outward, bottom to top makes no difference where you run as long as you don't stop. So Alice went off to find the white rabbit by herself. Sorry I was distracted, friends. Pepper just came and sat beside me. Alice came to a clearing, and there stood a small house with pink shutters and a round door. Now I wonder who lives here, thought Alice. Just then the front door flew open, and out raced the white rabbit. Oh me, oh my, I'm awfully late. My fuzzy ears and whiskers took me too much time to shave. Friends, I wonder what he's late for. The white rabbit looked up to see Alice at the garden gate. Why, Marianne, what are you doing here? Well, don't just stand there. Do something. No, I mean, do something. Stand there. No. Get my gloves. I'm late. But late for what? Asked Alice. My gloves, said the white rabbit. So Alice dutifully went to look for them, though she knew full and well that she wasn't Marianne. When Alice came back, the white rabbit was just disappearing through the woods again. You see, I'm overdue. I'm in a rabbit's stew. Can't even say goodbye. Hello, I'm late. I'm late. Alice rushed off into the woods again. Only this time she was greeted by a funny pair of twins named Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Say, how do you do? And shake hands. State your name and business. When Alice said her business was finding White Rabbit, the two sillies directed her to the Mad Hatter's tea party. Sit down and join us, my dear, said the Mad Hatter. Since it's not your birthdays today, the March Hare and I decided to celebrate your unbirthdays. Why, then it's my unbirthday today, too, explained Alice, and they all celebrated with tea and cake. Alice left the party and next came to a lovely garden where playing cards were working as gardeners. They were all busy painting the roses red. Why must you do that? Asked Alice of 3 of clubs. We planted white roses by mistake, and the queen will have our heads unless we change them to red. A trumpet blew and cards all scampered into line. Make way for the Queen of Hearts, called a familiar voice. Alice peeked around the card to see the White Rabbit leading the royal procession. So this is why he was in a hurry so. Then Alice spotted the ill-tempered queen and her timid little husband. Behind them followed a file of stern-looking playing cards. Who is this? Snapped the queen, pointing to Alice. What's a little girl? Do you play croquet? Alice curtsied. Yes, your majesty, but I really mustn't stay. I'm trying to find my way home. Your way? Bellowed the queen. All ways here are my ways. Off with her head. The queen of cards rushed at Alice to carry out the orders. Oh, whew, I'm not ready for you. Why, you're not, Why, you're nothing but a pack of cards. Alice gave the cards a push, and they went flying in all directions. This made the queen very angry. Off with her head, she roared, and the cards regrouped to charge again. Suddenly, Alice woke up and found herself still under the shade tree. Why, it was all a dream, thank goodness. I've had quite enough of Wonderland for now. Alright guys, so I'll be posting another video tomorrow, and if you guys need anything, you can always give us a call. Alright, have a good evening.